one world. You know old Akbar, one-time king? He thought he knew most everything. Cross his path, at you he threw a torrent of words on how much he knew.
I've seen the whole wide world, you bet. The moon, the stars, sun and set. Mountains, forests, rivers, streams, islands, oceans, the wave that gleams. Town and village, big and small, house and hearth, I've seen them all. Give me the people, give me the crowns, success and failure, ups and downs, drums and cymbals, playing cards, theatre, entertainment, all of the arts. I watched the wheel of politics turn, saints and sinners, what's left to learn? As far as I can see, all of this belongs to me. King of the world am I, say I. This one truth nobody dares deny.
Now Akbar had a minister, Birbal was his name. Slim, slender, slightly built, ever ready to play the game. He saw the bug his king had got. He was sharp, not one to miss. Pride it was, he knew for sure, that made the Badshah speak like this. One day a stroll King Akbar took across the rambling palace grounds, and right there in the courtyard tripped on someone that he found. Red with anger Akbar got. He unleashed a mighty jab.
Get up, you sadhu!
Akbar shrieked.
Listen to me, don't gab. This courtyard that you make your bed belongs to me, to me. Each leaf, each blade of grass that grows is mine, can't you see?
The sadhu raised his neck just so, scratched his ear, twitched his nose, stretched long and lazy arms and legs, cracked first his knuckles, then his toes. Eyes half closed, he spoke with ease.
Each blade of grass, so fresh and green, is yours, you say?
And then to tease,
deluded you have been.
Akbar growled and growled some more.
Get up, you! You make me sore! The grass, the green, all the leaves, the hives of all the honeybees, each minaret in Fatehpur, my friend, all the walls from end to end, dome, window, every door, stone on rock and sand on shore. Every bit of grit and grime is mine, all mine, only mine.
He opened wide his half-shut eyes. The sadhu stroked his beard, parted his lips as if to speak, then pursed them tight as if he feared, in a scared and little voice.
One question only, sir,
he said.
How many years have you lived here, in Fatehpur, king born and bred?
In this palace,
Akbar said.
In this palace was I born. In this palace,
Akbar said.
I saw my very first morn.
Who was king before you, Badshah? Trumpets sounded in whose glory?
Oh, Sadhuji, you are so dumb. Don't you know my Abbaji?
And before your father, sir, who lived here, do you know?
Grandpa Babar, Shahenshah, many called him so.
Who lived here long before them all? Who ruled long before them all? And when they died, why did they leave things in ruins to fall? Their palaces, their gardens, their fortresses so tall. Tell me, Akbar Bhai, some history let's recall. they spent some moments of their lives on this earth called home, and then moved on ahead, alone, each and every one.
You are right, you know,
said Akbar Badshah.
O Sadhu Maharaj, I am not the only one to have ruled this land so large.
Your fortress is an inn, my friend.
The Sadhu said. He spoke his mind.
Where you may sit and rest a while, and when you go, you leave behind, not just your palace, but this world. An inn it is, some rest to take, where people going to and fro use as they will just for a break. What proof do you have to say all this belongs to only you? Nothing is yours, not one thing, not house, or palace, or shoe, not the grass, not the leaves, not the hives of honey bees, not minaret or mighty wall, domes, windows, doors so tall. Not one item in this world is yours, my lord, my king. Think about it for a moment. It's a pretty simple thing.
Akbar Badshah was dumbfounded. Nothing could he say, for he at last had understood the key of life this day. The world belongs to everyone, or else to none at all. This was the secret he did not know, that made him trip and fall. The king was quiet. The Sadhu smiled. He winked at him and said,
I fooled you, king. I am Birbal.
As his disguise he shed.
You mean you could not guess, my lord? How will you rule?
He shook his head. Akbar said to Birbal,
You took me for a ride. The Sadhu has my grateful thanks for puncturing my pride.